In this video, we're going to show you how to do invoices for subcontractors. Go to contractors, invoicing, and then let's say we search for this contractor by completion, and we'll check that to show records without inspections. And just for interest sake, we'll click also show invoice records. Search, and nothing comes up. It's search. Okay, so we don't have any invoice records for this contractor on the structure, but we have all of these that can be invoiced. You'll know if they're invoiced when they have a date in the invoice date column. So let's do invoices for this. First of all, we'll select the ones that we want to do invoices for. Let's say we'll take one that doesn't have an engineer's inspection, just to show that that works. We'll click on that one, and let's say we'll also take these. Then we go create invoices. Now they're still there, but if you do a search, they'll disappear. Now let's look at invoice records, and we do a search, and there they are. Now they've got an invoice date, and their progress payment number is 5. A progress payment number is a number that contains several different invoices because it gets put into one progress payment statement where he gets paid for all of those at the same time. A normal invoice will have an invoice number and a contract number, and there'll only be one contract for one invoice, and there can be many invoices for one progress payment. So let's see what else we've got. We can do a progress payment deduction, but let's do a review first. We'll look at this one. Okay, so let's say for beam filling, we've got a 2%, 2.5%, and we click calc, and it calculates it out. And we can see this invoice is not posted. Posted, when an invoice is not posted, you can change it. But after it's been posted, you cannot change it anymore because that means it's been printed. And for auditing purposes, the only way to reverse it is to do a contra invoice where you reverse the values. Do a new invoice with minus values. Okay, so we'll save that now. We've got the opportunity to post it here, but I won't post it yet. I'll come back to it. We go back, and we'll just do the others quickly. Same 2.5, calc, save, back. $2.5, calc, save, back. 2.5, calc, save, back. And now they're all done. At this stage, we can view the invoice. Okay, it says we have to enter progress payment number. Now you'll see that all of these, the progress payment number is 5 because they were created together and they were allocated the next available number, which was 5. So let's put 5 in, and then we say view invoice. And there we have the invoice. It's got the structure, the contract header, the contract amount, the retention amount, and the contract amount minus the retention amount is the amount due for these different contracts, and that's the total that he should be paid. But let's look at something else. Yeah, you can also go in and make a deduction. So you can say deduct for reasons A, D, F, and say you make that 50 Rand, say. And let's say there might be another deduction reason CVV, and that would be 73 Rand, save, go back, and you'll see that's progress payment 5, right? Then we go back, and now we view the invoice again. And this time you'll see that it's got a deduction at the bottom. Deduction, there's the amount, and it adds all those together. That being a minus gives you a lower value, yeah. So you can have a deduction. The deduction is not related to any contract in particular. It's a deduction that's only related to the progress payment number. And this should read progress payment number, not invoice number. I'll change it. So that's it. That's how you do a progress payment.